Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. And they can counter here. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. And here's Ronaldinho. Drogba. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's anyone's ball now. Very nicely done. And this is Hazard. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Nicely spread. Cafu looking for the run. It's a goal kick. Cafu. And it's Rodri. That's destined for the flank.
Ronaldinho.
Going face to face with his great rival. And he whips it in. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Doué. Well timed, excellent interception.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Great work on the overlap. He has found the way through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Distributed tidily. Hazard might just make this. Cafu for De Paul. Doué. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And Doué driving forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Played out wide. Chiellini. Costa Curta. Front-footed pressing going on here. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Totti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Played over towards the opposite flank. De Paul is the team's great visionary. And here's Drogba. Drogba touches it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Drogba. And it's Doué. Rodri. Out towards the flank. He's having a pop! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Hazard. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Cafu. Now it's De Arrascaeta. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Drogba, he's through on goal. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bojan. Beckenbauer. Now it's De Arrascaeta. De Paul. Cafu. And here's Drogba. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Neymar. And now the breakaway. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. It's a good ball out wide. Cafu. To Hazard. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. This looks promising. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Chiellini tries to clear. And it's Rodri. And here's de Paul. He's in a great position here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that has left him in a heap. Hazard. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti receives it in a good position here. And this is Hazard. Oh, it's come loose.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Little pass back, and it's Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. And this is Totti. He's picked his way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Ratchaburi given another corner.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Threads one in, and he's managed to get free. Rodri.
Niceties are not part of...
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He has given that the lot.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spent.
Brazil making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Brazil have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. And it's Hazard. And this is Drogba. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil have opted to make another change here.
Camisa 18.
Ronaldinho is short.
Campo para a entrada de camisa 11.
Now there's a fine ball. Ratchaburi have the chance to go the other way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The Arrascaeta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's quick to get rid. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And the number on the board is 3. And here's Bale. Beckenbauer. Now they could break here. Cafu. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. That's the end. Brazil are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldinho, shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Number 18.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Mane. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Doué. Mbappe running with intent. Haaland! Haaland!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi goes short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Drogba. That's beautifully weighted.
Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now there's a probing ball. And that's played in low. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. And this is Drogba. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Drogba. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Mane. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Hazard. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hazard. Foot in. Mane. Cruyff. And it's Doué. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho plays it short. Has to go back here. Chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And this is Hazard. Cafu. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Van Dijk.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Takes aim and crosses.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Haaland, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's found space here. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's a sharp little ball here. Flashes it across. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Romero. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Hakimi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Probing pass, and he's certainly onside here. And it's Seedorf. And Seedorf! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a throw. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Do it.
There will be 1 minute
And here's
at a time.
Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Drogba. Plays it through. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
Everyone,
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Brazil sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we get things going again. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Van Dijk. Nicely spread for Pablo Fornals. And he's being shifted off it. Cruyff. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Hakimi. Messi. Spread out to the left. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Guimaraes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's slung out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué. Doué! Superb from Doué! About as smooth as it gets. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
The goal scorer
Truly
for Brazil
super goal. What a
after
spiky
59
hit that was.
minutes.
That is simply
Number
tremendous. I
24.
mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A case now of complete control. Cruyff. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Space for him to turn and look. Cafu plays it in. Good read, needed to be. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe, Seedorf wins the duel this time. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's in plenty of space here. He's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And that is headed for the middle. And he's there to clear it. Goes for a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Cafu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Brazil get their fourth corner. Dembele with the short one. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Norway are looking to go forward now. Brazil will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. More and more pressure on the ball here. Mane. Mane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution for Norway. Number 20.
Pickford to save his spot kick and his
Number
team.
8. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 11. Lautaro.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for
Brazil are having a ball here.
Is
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free.
Added time.
Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He leaps for it. Oh, it needed better placement.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And Dijk clears it away. Can he finish? Has another go! Relentless! Just relentless! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. And that is as far as it goes. Brazil looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say...
Could be danger here! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Paul. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Doué. Rodri. Spread out to the left. And here's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Tries to pass it through. Doué! Doué! Superb from Doué! About as smooth as it gets! And there is his 30th goal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Doué powering forward here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Doué might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Doué. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. De Paul. And he's gone backward here. Shoots! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Spread it left. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Somewhat off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Almost half an hour in now. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
To the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bale. He's It's a sharp little ball here. Bale. And the finish! And he's lifted it over.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Neymar. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Spence. And it's Pedri. And it's Neymar. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Looking to play him in. Kane! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great vision. Cafu clears without hesitation.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. The referee says that is that for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Here is the first touch of the second half. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to get it away. Melbourne City have reclaimed it. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. This is Dembele. Bonucci. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Ronaldinho. And Neymar. And here's Kane. Out towards the flank. Has crossed into the middle. And he knocks it clear. Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Romero is there, and he can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. He's in plenty of space here. This looks promising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread neatly. Look at the space here. He's on it. Can he get away? There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And this is Neymar. De Paul. Doué under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Neymar, nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Out of play for a goal kick. Marcelo, quietly revving up. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Big chance! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Melbourne City cut their deficits and look raring to go. It's Bale! Ambitious, but just off target.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. And that was asking for too much. Brazil are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Cafu.
And he's forced to go back. De Paul. And it's Doué. He can run onto that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Deftly away. Brazil have it back and can go again. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Bale. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Paul. Rodri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Doué gets into a good position. And this is Neymar. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a shot! Got away with one there.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 24, camisa 11, camisa 9, Neymar.
Dani Olmo with the
Camisa
short
7,
one.
camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13. Camisa 17.
Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Camisa 21. Camisa 4.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide.
Substituição.
Back when it goes.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. And this is Cruyff. Deftly away. And that's that. Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Rodri taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos à partida de hoje.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's a very solid defender too. And opposition forwards...
Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! Now the delivery. It's a clear... He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Dembele. That's good defending, very good defending. That has been slung wide. Aims beyond the defence. Dink through. And Torres! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff, good strong midfield running here. Zaire Emery did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Jorginho gets it away. Seedorf. And he is Doué! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, nice touch. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Yamal does really well there, he is strong. Zaire Emery is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dembele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played into space. And it's Doué. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And they've got rid. Doué. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is expertly dealt with.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cafu in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Cruyff. And it's Azar. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's having a hit! And vicious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Musiala, Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Space for him to turn and look. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival, Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's going wide left. Saliba. Spread out to the left. Rivaldo. Rivaldo with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Serginho's cross. Maldini with the clearance. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going. Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Out of play for a goal kick. Grimaldo scooting forward. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, wait. Shoots! In he goes again. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just lacking in accuracy. Zaire Emery. Musiala. Played out to the left flank. Rivaldo. Throw it.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 24. Camisa 7.
Just eases him off the ball.
Camisa 22.
Messi.
Camisa 80.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Camisa 17. Camisa 21. Camisa 14.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Camisa 2.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out wide. And it's Marcelo. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição em andamento.
Brazil have their second corner now. They've played it short. Seedorf is onto this. It's made its way to him. Ah, such a clever touch. And pushed us! Goal, Brazil! And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil with the lead. Played it again. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. Saliba clears it away. And the finish! That's really well cleared.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get it through? Now it's Odegaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Laporte trying to keep this in. Well, they could break here. Oh, delightful ball. Out of play for a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Foden coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Dani Olmo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that was very necessary. Seedorf. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We are into overtime. Now it's Dani Olmo. Zaire Emery. And it's Rivaldo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Pass is just off target. Now it's Ronaldinho, and this is Gerrard. Messi, he's just misjudged that one. Mbappe chasing after it. Neymar. And it's Serginho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kubo. Swings it across.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Has to go back here. Drogba. And this is Drogba. He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Brazil have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's Ronaldinho! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. And he lines up, gets his head on it! He has a look up. That's very neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Rodri. Tries to dink it. Foolish header! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Almost half an hour in now. Cafu. Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now he's running away. Now tries a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here, and he's picked it up out wide. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gerrard threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
That's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo crosses it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Cafu. Now Howson. Kubo. Cafu. Cafu. And it's Fernandes.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he plays one through. And this is Drogba. It's a good ball out wide. There's a look up and delivers. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Brazil absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this win out.
Brazil clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. Back on the way then. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho could move up a gear here. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. The message is clear, none shall pass. Aims beyond the defence. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on...
Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Thinks one through, and this is Ronaldinho. Kubo. Brazil looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Drogba. De Paul. Oh, nice touch. Played out wide. Cafu. De Paul. Rodri has created one goal already. And the shot! Well taken goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Messi being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Ronaldinho! And there's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Camisa 80. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. The break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Brazil are having a ball here. Can he finish? Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Messi goes short. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Messi. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench. He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And here's Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Serginho gets across to intercept that. Kubo. 75 minutes played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Showing good feet. It's Drogba! He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substituição em andamento.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Now it's Diaz. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Messi. Dani Olmo, head out towards the right wing. Oh, he's shoots! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Looking for a runner. Messi wants to run onto this. Neymar. The final 5 minutes. De Paul. And it's Bale. Bale going forward. Bale. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fleet either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 14. Camisa 10.
Serginho.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9.
Lovely feet.
Neymar. Camisa 7. Camisa
Elects to
21.
cross.
Substituição.
Maldini can get it clear.
Indicados 4 minutos de
There'll be a
acréscimo.
throw-in. De Paul. 4 added minutes on the board. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's Dembele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. So that's it. It is all over. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, after all of that... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Good ball, good take. And it's slung out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And Shevchenko, Doué, can he get it through? It's a promising position. And this is Shevchenko, spread out to the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a good foot in there. Clipped into space, and he was alert to it. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Dembele. The ball wins the duel this time. Maldini. There will be a throw-in. Dembele stood his ground strongly. He's in plenty of space here. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho making a dash for it. He is just caressing the ball. De Paul. No goals as yet. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ronaldinho. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Maldini. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Goal! Brazil! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
De Paul. Brazil very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Looking for options for movement. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Eritrea has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Yamal. Rabiot. Spread to the right. Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. He's chosen to go back.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's going across goal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf does well not to be outdone there. And here's Shevchenko. Shot could be on. Ronaldinho! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Camisa 80.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ronaldinho receives it in a good position here. Rabiot to Havertz. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. And here's Yamal. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the referee says that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Brazil looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we are back underway. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Calafiori. There's Rodrigo de Paul. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! It's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pass is just off target. He's looking wide. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just
shoots! And that's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he welcomes it in. Ball in towards the middle. And a header! It's hit the uprights. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. Abiati claims it without any fuss. Cafu, Ronaldinho, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
That's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Doué, take back. Cafu. De Paul is the team's great visionary. Great vision. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive feeling on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. That's a looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. There's a probing ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's played in low. And it's hoisted clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. Hernandez makes the interception. Havertz. Oh, it's Dembele. Hazard tries to play it through. Now it's Diaz. Threads one in. Tries a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And this is Bale. Bale! And that is high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Cafu. No, that was never going to make it. Rabiot. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Bale. Now it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele towing through the gears. There's the shot! Dembele. Eritrea are looking to break at pace. And it's Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. That's very neat. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that's chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He has found the way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Dembele! And that's a sharp finish. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Camisa 14. Teremos uma substituição.
And we're done. Brazil are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well.
Well, he's very good both on and off the ball, so he'll be constantly looking for space in and around the area to...
Getting up there! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Diaz. Doué. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kagawa. And here's Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Paul. Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Swung over, and that has left him in a heap. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Yamal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Egypt! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Kimmich. That is good strength. Kimmich gets a cross in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Diaz. He has found a way through. Mignon claims comfortably.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
No way he was going to let him past. Now it's Drogba. Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kagawa. Front-footed pressing going on here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu gets over and intercepts. Hazard. Doué has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Seedorf. And here's the Paul. Drogba is onto this. Drogba! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cafu picks it up out wide. He is through here. And back out.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He's in a great position here, and this is Drogba. Oh, they could be caught out here. Serginho. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Doué. And it's Doué. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hazard. And it's Seedorf. And this is Drogba. A nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marcelo. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a decent clearance.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to get rid. Marcelo. And the pass is intercepted. Kimmich. Looking for the run. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been cleared. That was not good right. Looking for a runner. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Can he get it through? Serginho picks it up out wide. He leaps for it! Goal! Egypt! Into the lead once more. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho. And the ball is out of play. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yamal, upright and purposeful. He's taking on the lot of them. Yamal's cross, and he was alert to it. Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hazard plays it short. Has to go back here. Ooh, delicate, towering header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely spread. Now it's Hazard. And this is Drogba. Hazard has it in a wide position.
Substituição em andamento.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. Adams can clear it away. And this is Hazard. Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Marcelo was in no mood for any of that. And here's Doué. That's Doué. He's had a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Doué is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Camisa 24. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 11.
Brazil have opted to make another change here. Shevchenko coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Camisa 4. Deixando o
Not the
campo
most
para a
convincing of
entrada de
passes.
camisa 21, camisa 15, camisa 5.
Kvaratskhelia. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Bale. Azar. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's Gerrard.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Haaland.
Egypt nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Probing pass. This is Azar. He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Marcelo.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Looking to play it
acréscimo.
in. Oh, well played. Serginho gets it clear. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Hazard goes short. Good ball. Save off! Now that is commitment to the cause.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Hazard with the short one. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd...